Welcome back to Waadaplaya Concussion Sub Series. Today we are going to cover upcoming Cricket World Cup for Women's. It's the 12th edition of ICC Women's Cricket World Cup, scheduled to begin on 4th of March. The finals happening on 3rd of April at Hagley Oval. It'll be for 8 teams, 31 matches in the Cricket World Cup for Women's, and all will be in the round robin format. Sides will participate in a single league format, which each side will play each other once. It's the same format as 2017 World Cup, and the games will be across 6 venues in New Zealand: Hagley Oval, Eden Park, Seddon Park, Bay Oval, University Oval, and Basin Reserve. We're going to bring you all the coverage here on Waadaplaya, starting today with all the 8 team previews. We got Sharadha Sridharan and Julie back on the show. Concussion sub Vishak is missing, but he will joining at some point in time. But I'm really excited to bring this content. Welcome, Sharda and Julie. Explain to me what this World Cup means to you in the next month or so.
So I'm Sharadha, and I'm a former senior cricketer from Tamil Nadu. I have represented Tamil Nadu in the under 19 and the senior categories. Currently, I'm a cricket coach. I just finished my level one with BCCI, and I'm coaching at the grassroots level. And apart from that, I'm a cricket analyst, doing a lot of content stuff on social media. More than all of that, a very passionate follower of cricket, both the men and women's.
Excellent. And what does this World Cup mean to you? But what are you expecting out of the World Cup in the next month?
No, definitely, this World Cup promises a lot of close contests. As we saw today in the warm-up games, Pakistan have managed to beat New Zealand. So you can not take any side for granted. And as you said, it's an open league format, so all teams will be playing. All the others. So we have 7 games, and we also have a lot of day-night games. Also, this is the first time in 50-over World Cup that a day-night game is happening for the Women's World Cup. So that's going to be exciting, and there's a lot of talent on display, whether it's India or even New Zealand, South Africa, New Zealand. We have seen a lot of them in the ODI series, the 5 match ODI series. Plenty of good cricket, quality cricket coming up, and I sincerely hope that the Indian team gives their best.
So my name is Juili Ballal. So I have been a former Mumbai cricketer. I have been a part of the Mumbai under 19 and under 23 probables team, and I've represented Mumbai University at the All India University level. So after bidding adieu to the game, I took to writing, cricket writing of course, and I've been working with female cricket since 2020. Before that, I had my own blog since 2015. I have been an avid follower of women's cricket as well as men's cricket, of course. And talking about the World Cup, of course, it is going to be the 12th edition of the World Cup. So far, we have seen a clear dominance by the Australian team, winning 6 out of them, England winning 4, New Zealand winning 1, but India hasn't won even a single World Cup. 2 finals we have been in 2005 and 2017, but given that it is going to be the swan song for the two greats, Miljul, as they are often referred to, Mithali Raj and Jhulan Goswami. So let us hope that India is able to bring back this World Cup home.
Brilliant. Miljul, I like that. So what we are going to do today for folks who are watching is we have 8 teams, team by team, to understand how the squads are coming up, what can we expect from the squads, who are the impact players. Last but not least, we'll have a little fun segment of understanding from Sharada and Julie as to what predictions do they have for that particular team. And we will go in the order of their rankings. Teams are ranked 1 to 8, so we will go with the order of rankings. So the first team, no surprises of the first rank, so Australia. So Sharda, let's start with you. What do you make out of their squad? Seems pretty comprehensive and well knit, but let's get your thoughts about what are you expecting from the squad they have picked.
And the first thought that comes to my mind when I see the Australian squad is their depth, and their ability to cover all bases. They have quality batters in the top order. The middle order also can just go upon that 5 and 6 run rate and can finish games. And they have good spinners in Jess Jonathan, who is very experienced, and Anana King, who did very well in the Big Bash League, and even she debuted in the Ashes also. She is a great character, seems to be a very sharp bowler. And of course, we have Amanda Wellington also, who ended up as the leading wicket taker of the WBBL. And you have Megan Shute. Darcy Brown is someone again whom I'm looking forward in these conditions, because in the 5 match ODI series we saw how even the military medium pacers like Hayley Jensen, who bowls around the 95 100 kph mark, she got a lot of bounce from these wickets. So Darcy Brown, who is a little quicker, she bowls around that 115 120 kph mark, and she's very good with her bouncers. So I'm really looking forward to her bowling. And the other thing that it's a nice blend of players who are very very experienced. Someone like Meg Lanning, Rachel Haynes, Beth Mooney, who are very consistent performers across all formats for the Australian team. And they have youngsters like Annabelle Sutherland, and even Talia McGrath, who recently took up that finisher's role. And she was very impressive in their home series against India as well. So overall, this seems to be a very very dangerous squad. Every the top eight can bat very well and can maintain a very very healthy strike rate. That's going to be important. And they are gun fielding side as well. Of course, there is one key player missing, Tyler Vlamik. I really look forward for her in those conditions, but unfortunately she was injured. So apart from that, this is a quality side. And just to put in one word, they look lethal.
They look very well rounded, and we've also seen in the recently concluded England series also. They look pretty much unbeatable. So, what are your thoughts? What can we do, or what are other teams going to look at conquering the Aussie side, the strong Aussie side?
This Australian side cannot be more balanced than what we have right now for this upcoming World Cup. Australia, they also have a T20 World Cup victory in their kitty just in the year 2020. So probably that is going to be in their mind going into this World Cup as well. They have been 6-time World Cup champions. So they are definitely a dominating side. But yes, for other teams to look at, they may have certain weak links. For example, if they are able to get rid of someone like Elisa Healy very early, because what we saw when India Australia series was being played, when Jhulan Goswami was on full song, she was able to get rid of Elisa Healy. Shikha Pandey was also able to get rid of her. So that can dent Australia's chances of getting off to a good start. But again, as Sharda talked about Talia McGrath as well, she coming in at number 3 and playing some solid innings that can be detrimental for other teams' chances. Maybe in the New Zealand conditions, the Australians can be very handy team. There is a lack of experience, we can say. Apart from Megan Shute, they do not have much experience. Of course, Elise Perry is there, but she has not been in the greatest of forms in the recent times. So Megan Shute will have to shoulder a lot of responsibility. Of course, the spin attack will be led by Jess Jonathan, who's a left-arm spinner. And since 2019, she has had 37 wickets in ODI cricket, which is the joint highest with England's Kate Cross. Like the batters from the other teams can look to target the other bowlers in the Australian lineup. So that is what I feel about this. And of course, not to mention that just today, Ben Sawyer, who is Elise Perry's coach, he's said that she has been working really hard. And today in the warm-up game, we saw that she hit a wonderful half century and had 2 wickets to her name. But then in the recent past, her form has been a bit of a concern for the Australian team. So that is going to be a big challenge going into the World Cup for them.
Yeah, side to beat, side to beat. And we got our concussion sub, Vishak, back into action. Vishak, what can we expect from this strong Aussie side? Somebody like Sean Gardner, who is so underrated all-rounder, will have an impact this World Cup, Vishak?
Look a well-rounded side, and I think the player to watch out for me would be like Darcy Brown, just 18 years old, bowls at a great pace. And if you look at her records also, she's played just 4 ODI matches. She's already had 9 wickets to her credit. So I think she is one to watch out for. I think they have a good batting side as well. It's like the batting order looks very intimidating. If even early wicket falls, right, the middle order looks pretty good. Think of a middle order having Ashley Gardner, then Nicole Carey, Tyler McGrath, the Meg Lanning herself. So it looks pretty intimidating. And as Julie mentioned, their bowling looks a little inexperienced because they're just some raw talents out there. Maybe if they can perform to their potential and see that they're going all out and winning the thing.
Okay, so let's start with Sharadha. So predictions, where do you think Australia will end?
100% top 4. After that, it's like anybody's game. So, but I guarantee that, they will definitely be in the last 4.
Yeah, of course, agreeing to Sharda, but I feel that they will reach the finals as well.
Okay, that's a big call. Okay, one finalist already done. We haven't even gotten to the other teams. Vishak?
They said they have the potential to go all the way. So I think they are the champions this time.
Oh, you're calling them a winner. Okay, interesting. Big calls. All right, excellent. So that was Australia.